Snilp. Schnalp. Yeah. Happy Hump Day, Wednesday, December 17th. We have returned a full month after the last stream. That was not by design. What's up, Ghost? We're making history! We're making history today, as if you can see by the title of the stream. Out of all the time in my life, which is exactly 25 years actually, specifically 25 years of Pokemon fandom, getting yellow version for my birthday, my 5th birthday, and being a fan ever since then. Played every game that matters. What's up, James? Glad to be your therapy, my man. I've played every game that matters in Pokemon, except for the new one. I haven't got the Legends ZA yet, but I have never actually played any of the Gen 5 games because when Gen 5 came out, I abandoned my Pokemon fandom. I was like throughout all of high school, did Gen 4, and then just never got around to Gen 5. And so many people have said that it is the very best gen. I will be stunned if I end up getting swayed to feel that way, but we're gonna find out. And I am going to... That chap actually be fine. I was looking at it here, but we're alright with that. What's up, Rio? How are we doing on the Wednesday, you guys? My goodness. Oh, alright, Ghost. Alright. I am here for the ideas. But yeah, so we're making history. My first time ever playing Gen 5. Shout outs to the man himself, Mr. Tannerman, for for hooking me up like a week ago or so. He got me hooked up with the emulator here. And my whole thing was I was gonna wait until the remakes for these games came because they should be next. They should 100% be next in the lineup. But I don't know. I just don't want to wait anymore. I want to see how great it is. How old is Gen 5? I believe. I know it came out when I was in high school, so it's got to be like 2011-ish? Let's see. When did Pokemon White come out? 2010, alright, it was freshman year. So the game is 15 years old. Yeah. How about that? My goodness. The crossover that John has always wanted. Yes, 2014 grad. What is up? How are we doing? Gen 3 is over 20 years old, which is funny because they're ahead of their time. Yeah, Gen 3, still in my book, it's always going to be the GOAT. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you'll have to do a ranking at some point. I'll have to properly rank them after this. That's obviously, because I can rank them through everything minus Gen 5, which I have done before with Tanner, but we have to get through Gen 5 to add it in properly. And I believe he had it. He's in the same boat as me. Everyone agrees. Like Emerald, the GOAT. Gen 3, the GOAT. Of course, great nostalgia for 1. But I think Tanner had Gen 5 at... I think he had it as his second best, which is pretty surprising. And I like a lot of the Pokemon. So, right, like, I've been spoiled to all the Pokemon. I just don't know the story. And I've heard it's, like, the best story. All these things, so I'm excited. And obviously, some of you could probably tell that right now, the game that is on screen is not a white version. I haven't opened it yet, because I want to be fully gotten into it. This is Professor Oak, and I thought it was kind of funny that this came up. I was like, I'm going to leave this on the screen because sorry to keep you waiting. Because I even though I didn't, I was very on time and timely with starting the stream today, so Bada bing. Oh, getting a Gen 3 tattoo. All right. Gen 5, best story. Low-key, Gen 3, best designs. Low-key, you think? I don't know. Gen 3 designs are pretty fucking legit. But what's the tattoo gonna be, John? Or Jonathan? Apologies there. Do I find it funny people are saying Mackenzie Dern is a good champion because she wants to stay active by fighting 8 months after title win? That is very funny because nothing's happened yet, James. So, yeah. I haven't seen that, but that's a pretty funny thing. It's all talk, right? Why do goats have such a bad rap? They are often associated with demonic deities because of the horns. I've never really thought about that. Is it just because of the horns? I don't know. That's a good point though. Tribal Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza. Oh man. There you go, buddy. So we're the same class. In terms of tribal, do you mean like what their alpha and omega versions from the remakes? Or do you mean like tribal versions, like tribal tattoo styles? Because that's a pretty uniquely badass idea. I'm very curious to see what you have in mind. Does Kyogre keep downvoting the ocean, bro? Couldn't tell ya, man. But I'm very excited, and Jonathan, I want to ask you specifically, and anybody else who has played this gen hopping in here with me for the first time. Obviously, I know one of the big controversial things about the first. So there's 2 games I have to get through, right? I have to get through White version 1 and 2. Ooh, tribal stuff. That's pretty sick, dude. I like that idea. I can kind of picture it mostly with Kyogre, but I'm very curious to see how that turns out and looks. But the big thing about Gen 5, obviously, is that it's specifically purely Gen 5 Pokemon What until you get through it, which a lot of people... I remember when I heard that around the time, I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. But in hindsight, and like as time went on, I was like, oh, that's actually a pretty cool idea. And especially once you get to the point of like the 5th generation, I think that was pretty perfect timing to try it out. I know some people loved it, some people hated it, but I'm here for it. So let's open it up. Let's get in there. Don't open the second game. Open the first one. Let's get going. Get this show on the road. As I can see, my cropping still needs some work, and I have to shrink myself also. And we're tiny. Oh boy. Alright, this is already an experience. I mean, this is like, just thinking about the time, this is already the most intense intro that they ever did. Here, let me actually move the chat box for this stream since it's like right on the main screen. What the hell? I'll put it up here. That should be fine. Oh, schnitz. Oh boy. Oh boy! First time viewer, huge supporter, small in stature. How's it going? There he is! There's the man who had to get all his bragging in about how he had... It is true. He completed all gens before I did, so I'm catching up. And it is Tanner from the Ripskis. Rio played Pokemon White back in 2012. I liked it, but it doesn't have the same spirit in Pokemon games. I mean, that's kind of how it sounded, right? That it's a lot more... It's a lot more... It's... I don't know how to describe it. Like less of a Tanner, not of a Tanner game. Less of a... I'm trying to read and think all at the same time. Less of a Tanner game? No, it's like, it feels less like a Pokemon game is what I've heard in terms of like the seriousness of the story. I pressed the wrong button. Remember the A and B layout is backwards here. But that's an interesting take. Oh my. Jonathan says, same sentiment. I didn't like it at first, but now playing the game back a few months back, I enjoy the freshness of new designs, not relying on old habits. Yeah, right. But alright, we have a lady professor. Is this the only, well, what, until Gen 10? Or was it Gen 9, the last one? There were no lady professors. The Pokemon professor. Yeah, Gen 3 soundtracks, dude. Oh, man. Just slappers. Just slappers. I mean, every time that there's, like, Pokemon soundtrack talk, like, when Tanner and I would talk about it when we were living together, you gotta rip that Sutopolis theme. Just get it going. I could just... There have been several nights where I've been just drunk and going to bed playing that to sleep, I tell you. Alright, Gen 4 soundtrack, Elite. Feels like the first few gens, but it is one of the best storylines of progression in a gen. Yeah, that seems like the consensus. Alright, you're telling me all the things that I know. Juniper. I don't remember, though. Obviously, this gen was a very unique step forward in terms of the graphics with... They're still using sprites, technically, right? But they're motion sprites. I mean, her mouth is even moving when she talks, which I don't remember that being in Gen 4. So, like, that was always a thing I was definitely on the fence about, too, how I felt about the graphics of this game. Alright, guys, give me a goofy name. Give our character a goofy name. We're going through this together. I mean, I'm digging this intro soundtrack. It's like kind of got a spin on the originals, but Splunkle, all right. How do we feel about Splunkle, you guys? Any other names to throw out? Splunkus, Tannerson Man. I think that'll be too long. I like it, Rio, but it looks, yeah, like Tannerson Manville. Tannerson Manvillity. Hear me out. Tannerson. Didn't we do that last time? Isn't that where the joke is? You're hitting me with an inside joke, aren't you? Oh no, I can only do Tanners. But he's cool, so it'd be Tanners with a Z. Tannerson. Munther. Definitely wiping, yeah. I think, well, I mean, we got more Tanner-related comments here, so I think we'll be the Tanners. Or how about this? I'm gonna fudge it a little bit. Tannerson. Tannerson. There we go. We got it, come on. Your name is Tannerson? It makes it sounds like it has a fucking southern accent that way. Oh my god. Yeah, no, the XDMs are fucking garbage now. Elon ruined enough. He's just been trying to sabotage and ruin the app, dude. The DMs are garbage now. I don't even get notified on them a lot of the times. What a wonderful name, Tannerson. You have to introduce me to my best friends? Okay. Is the audio too loud? I feel like that might just be me, but it feels a little bit loud. It's a little flashy. Okay, alright. I thought it was. Well, I guess, no, I'm gonna leave it there. If I just... Isn't there a setting for this? Where's the where the audio is? I'm just gonna turn it down in does that work? No, that affects my. Let me see here. How do I do this properly? Oh, there we go, Jonathan. Apologies here as I pause it. And look for sound settings, obviously. Let's drop it to 25. We'll go half. That's better. There we go, the semi-baritone. That seems a little bit better, and I'll still at least so I can fucking hear myself better, but I'll drop it to like right there. Hey, Jonathan's at the gym while we also go to the gyms. Boom, boom. Okay. Is this also... I don't remember if we had like multiple rival potential in Gen 4. Donnerson! Okay. Thanks, Jupiter. Where's a Juniper? Juniper. It's a fun... this region? Where does the region rank, Jonathan? How do you like the map, the layout? And Tanner, I don't remember what you ever said about how you feel about the like the actual map. Drakerson for the start, of course. Brilliant. About where the actual region ranks, though. Oh, Shurin, or Charon, however we say his name. Professor Juniper. We can have a Pokemon? I think I'm digging the motion sprites actually a little bit more than I thought I would. It's kind of like that. You can really feel the time. I mean, it's dead center of the generations, so. Unova, White 2 Unova is even better. Alrighty. Sorry. The Pokemon were supposed to be delivered. This is kind of weird. Red Bar Run, of course. On my first time ever playing. Is this really how we're getting introduced? Just immediately? I kind of... If that just cuts out like a lot of the fucking fluff they throw at you in the first so many gens. Trying to remember who the Gen 5 ones are. Okay. Really? We'd really just get to pick like this. Okay, so I mean... Let's see, what did I've used Snivy before. In other games, I've used Oshawott and Snivy. I've never used T-Pig. That makes me lean. But how are we feeling, you guys? Ultimately, I'm gonna make my own decision here, but I want feedback. How do we feel about the Gen 5 starters? I've had a Superior before. And what is it? Samurott. Let's hear it. I feel like for a fact you do not like Emboar, Tanner. Never grass type. Unless it's Sceptile. Sceptile is what... Sceptile is probably the Trico line is probably my all-time favorite starter chain. Hard question, Jonathan. That's why I asked it. Depends on the first gym leader, Ghost says. But I don't know. Don't spoil it for me. Don't spoil it for me, you guys. For some reason, I feel like it's fire, though. But Tanner says never grass type, so that would narrow it down to 2. Rio always goes fire. And I know Embor is firefighting, so it's kind of just like slow Blaziken. I'm sure. I don't think there's too much water here. Just don't pick grass. Other than that, it's a toss-up. I do like Samurott. I don't remember which game I used him in. And I think it was mostly for Battle Frontier type stuff. Water because of your first 3-gen experience. Okay. I know, I never really liked the fires either, typically. Like, Torchic's great. I really did like Torchic a lot. Like, if I'm thinking... Cyndaquil is an OG. And obviously fucking Charizard and all of those. But I never really chose Cyndaquil too much on my Gen 2 playthroughs. Gen 4... I can't even remember off the top of my head. I liked... Oh, it was Infernape. I never really used him, but he seemed pretty good. What was it? I liked the Gen 7 one, the Fire Cat. I thought that one was pretty great. Meganium. You know what? I did like the Bayleaf chain, like from an everything else except for battling perspective, because I felt like any of the Bayleaf chain Pokemon got fucked up just with ease. Torchic was favorite. Jonathan said Samurott was my starter for the first time he played. Yeah, everybody's giving it a lot of different input here, Rio. And yeah, I am definitely, I think I'm going to go with Oshawott here. How about the little... Oh, wait, I already read that. Only played up to Gen 6. I think I put Unova behind TPP. All right. Okay, interesting. Jonathan. Yeah, I did like the Gen 4 map a lot. Was that the Sinnoh region? Sinnoh region's pretty sick. Yeah, I'm in. I'm here for it. I kind of appreciate how they just get right to it though in this game. That's... I don't know if any game is... Am I forgetting, Tanner, that there's a gen that just straight up gives you your Pokemon right away like that? Without making you go outside and do some bullshit? They are. I'm pretty impressed. It reminds me of, I don't remember. Top tier choice? Yes. I wanted Snivy anyway, I'm sure. Wait a minute. Isn't this when they introduced, no, not rotating battles or triple battles and stuff. Wow, we really do just get right to it. Tunnerson. Well, I mean, yeah. Jesus Christ, Gen 7 was, I mean, everything about the speed of that game, unfortunately, was not it. But alright, this ain't too shabby. This feels weird, like doing the double screen thing. So I'm gonna have to get used to that. Take him out. I know. I don't know why hype isn't in there. You know what I noticed when Whaley batters someone, lots of female fighters reach out to her opponents, but then when Whaley loses, I've noticed nobody reaching out from her cohort. Is it because she's already too good? The whole room's messed up from that tackle fest. That's an interesting point, maybe. You could be onto something there. James, Language barrier, of course, could always be a thing. Intimidation, who knows? Are we in? This is my room? We ruined Tunnerson's room? I like how... What? We're all 10-year-olds, right? But Bianca looks like a woman. Like a straight up... She looks like your mom character. Are we getting 2 battles in a row? Can't get any messier. Wow. Wow. Could you imagine Gen 5 as your first experience playing Pokemon? I feel like if... I mean, just off the intro here, obviously, if you were to start with Gen 5, it would ruin the first 4 for you, maybe. At least you would feel pretty... Like, come on, let's get to it. What's up with this? I mean... I also didn't even get to name Oshawott yet. I'm sure that'll pop up at some point. What if I lose? Oh, I got that crit, baby. I was like, I'm getting a little worried. We're at 8 health. Oh my goodness. What got me into covering fights? I mean, covering fights was a complete accident. I very, very much fell into the actual coverage part, Jonathan. But getting into fighting itself was just seeing real fighting for the first time. I was like a huge wrestling nerd growing up. And then I saw real fighting. I was like, oh, this is way fucking better. And the fandom really snowballed from there into a fucking career 10 years later. Tanner, I'm sure you didn't see it or anything, but what was it? Last Thursday was the official 10-year mark for me in media, dude. How old are we? Oh, maybe I said that when we were talking, I think. Yeah, never mind. I think when we were chatting I did mention that. But holy fuck. I don't know if I like saying that out loud anymore. And the room's just destroyed. And I can't run inside, so that's not fixed. Yeah, I thought I did. What do we got here? Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been quite a journey. Covering them, I was 20 when that happened, so I mean, definitely was a kid at that time, especially compared to now. Has anyone started from Gen 5 then went back to Gen 1 and 4? I've never met a person like that. I haven't met someone who's done it, but I would be very curious to hear about the experience of doing that. I wish you could, like, wipe your memories and put them back in. Then we could do it that way and see how I reacted. Will the UFC become lazy because of the Paramount deal? End stage capitalism? It's really hard to tell. It is very hard to tell how things are gonna look. I think it's we're gonna have to see how the kind of first couple months look, honestly. Well, I like how that started, and now it's like your reason to go to the Tennyson. Your purpose for going to see the professor now is to get your Pokédex, obviously. Yeah, I'm sure you could fucking hear it up there. A small space. You don't say. You don't say. My cross transceiver. What is this? The X-Train Saver. Cross. Clever. You're gonna thank the professor too, right? Better get going. Alrighty. Let's see, I don't think I... Oh, it's nighttime. And there's swoobats about! I still can't run. I do like kind of the graphics of this game. I was always not sure how I felt about them just from watching, but I kind of like this because it's very in between. Yeah, I mean, it feels like Gen 6 and Gen 4 had a baby, which makes perfect fucking sense. It's crazy how you can very much see that though. An Apple Watch, but for Pokemon? I'm gonna assume so. Even though, what, wasn't the Pokewatch in... That was in Gen 2, wasn't it? Gen 2, Gen 4? It was in Gen 4. It was. Bianca's? Alright, I just came out of that house, didn't I? I always love how, like, you're the only people in the neighborhood. God damn, got this whole place. Uh-oh, in trouble. WWE is how I found out about UFC as well when Brock and DC were going at it. Wow, that was your time? Covered my first fight a few years ago with PFL and doing stuff since then, trying to get further into it. There you go, Jonathan. Hey, man. Experience is experience. Practice makes perfect. Keep at it. But, sheesh. Man, the Brock and DC moment, I try to never think about that. That moment pissed me off so much. At the time, it was just just completely ruined that accomplishment in the moment for DC. So dumb. What's up with you, man? Talking shit? Who knows nothing about the world to be going on a journey. Interesting. So some early character backstory development that you would really not... I mean, I didn't expect. I'm really dissecting this, if you guys can't tell. I'm trying my best here. Because this is a whole new experience. So remember always, so it's best to behave with some formality. That being so, once again, my name is Professor Jennifer, and I am researching when and how the creatures called Pokemon came into existence. Oh, she wants to know the backstory, huh? There it is, Drakerson. Unless I get a female one. I didn't notice what my Oshawott was. Of course. Tell me what the Pokédex does. I think the caps makes it so much funnier. Tunnerson! Sharon! Bianca. I think I just accidentally said no to whatever she said. Oh, yeah. Nope, don't want to do it. Uh-uh. Alright, fun little animation. How to meet Pokemon. Alright, so it's kind of like in reverse order of Gen 3, like how that formula for starting the game was, right? You go out of the field first, you watch the bullshit, then you get your Pokemon after. All that stuff. Gonna repeat the Ryan Wagner thing I posted on the court. Should Tapuria vacate his family and folks? Right, yeah, exactly. How many new subs did you get from the Whaley interview? Ooh, at least like 12 of them. I have to go back and check, but there was a good amount off that. You should name one of the bird Pokemon you catch Egret, because Egret is a funny word to say. All right, sure. Why not? I feel like there's something more to that, Ghost, that you're not telling me, so I don't know how I feel about it fully. It doesn't sound like a slur, so I'm not getting in trouble. I know you wouldn't do that to me, right? But it's a regret without the R. That's what's coming to mind. No regrets, just one letter. Not even a letter. She's got the maps on hand. It's a flamingo type bird. Really? Actually? I'm gonna have to look this up now. Send me a picture in the Discord DMs. I gotta see this. Oh, interesting. I read your other DM. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm here for that. Or what's left of it. These are the egret birds. It's like a white flamingo kinda. What the hell, dude? I don't know if I've ever seen that before in my life, but I don't hate it. Doesn't look friendly, but I'm not mad at it. Right. Let's explore. I'm still concerned about why I can't run. An egret. That would have been perfect for a flamingo in the last gen, Ghost, if I caught a flamingo and called it egret. That would be perfect. Oh, how wholesome. All going together. There's just somebody waiting straight ahead up there. Oh, it's the professor. I couldn't tell for a moment. This page is updated automatically. Okay, I kind of just want to get through all this intro stuff now. Oh, the old Pat Rat. Or Patrat. However, you so choose. Got a Minchino. That thing looks like it has a disease. Its eyes are straight bulging. An egret as a pet. I don't know about that. Bird pets in general, I feel like would really piss me off. But that one, if it had its own dedicated space, I don't know. It'll be fun depending on where you lived, but Mousecatool for that Pokemon. Okay. If we catch one of them Pat Rats. Or did you mean Minchino? I guess that would make more sense. Minchino's a bit more mousy. Alright, she's just telling us how to battle. Oh, Pokeballs, how many did we get? Accumulatown. I like how there's like the wind effects in this area. Oh, a little catch challenge. Later, nerds. Oh, I was like, okay, what is the button to like look at stuff? I also, it didn't let me nickname. Did I miss that completely? What happened? Why didn't I get to nickname Oshawott? Did I completely miss that? What the hell happened? I got 5. Oh, we can see all the gym leaders a little bit there. Get our first save in. No, not on Mousketool, Rio. On my Drakerson. I don't know. I didn't get a question about that, I don't think. I don't know what the hell happened with it. Fast, please. Yeah. All right. Name my monkey after my Rocky the Swampert, who's 20 years old, saved on my Pokemon White right now. Damn, you have the OG? The OG saved, Jonathan? How about that? Had an argument with someone claiming that DC is a good commentator. I said he was a great fighter, but a terrible commentary guy. The two are not mutually exclusive, but the guy told me I was wrong with no explanation of what makes DC good. Sounds like that one dude from Instagram that we were looking at the other day, doesn't it? Can I run into anything? Thank you. Oh, there's a Pat Rat. DC is good for entertainment, and I think that wrestling knowledge is when he's his most insightful, which, you know, you would hope. But there you go. Tanner has spoken. I don't really feel like I want a Pat Rat on my team, but in these early stages, I'm just like gonna have one until we get rid of him. You know what I mean? I don't even remember what he evolves into, but it's like whatever. Gaily? Wow, the names are coming out today. Rio. That's incredible. Watch. I can very vaguely like visualize that one. It's actually good. Okay. I mean, that combo in general sounds pretty nice, but for this guy, all right. Extremely cautious. They take shifts to maintain a constant watch of their nest. They feel insecure without a lookout. The old scouts. Okay. Ovaltine Jenkins. Okay, I mean, we got to get these names in. This is too much quality not to use. Rio, I'm giving you dibs on this one. Is this Galeo or is this Mousketool? Which one do you want this one as, Rio? You threw the names out first. Mr. Herbert. so many great choices today. Galeo Humpkins is okay. That's just I wasn't ready for that. I don't know if it'll fit. We might have to squish it a bit again. This would be what Galeo Humk. I mean, you know. We know what it means. And we'll see how long he sticks on my team for anyways. I thought this guy was going to be a trainer at first. You know, I will say this feels so insane to go back to like a game with these sprites and like the graphics and everything with a region that I have no idea where I'm going and like what it's supposed to look like. This feels very strange. I mean, this feels like a brand new game to me that was just made. Obviously it's not, but it's weird. This is weird in a good way. Honeysuckleton. Okay, I like it. Well, whoever we get next will be Ovaltine. Ghost. I think what we'll do is you guys just throw out names, and then whoever it lands on will be the names. Scrooge Jonesman. Okay. All right. Amazing. All right, a Poshi. So we have Ovaltine. Ovaltine will be our next catch, whoever it is. Is it only Pat Rats out here? Oh no, okay, we got a little Lillipup. Lillipup will be our Ovaltine. All right. Incredible. And Lillipup evolves into like that big fluffy dog. Which I never used in anything either. But you know, we'll just form things out as we go right now. The long hair around its face provides an amazing radar that lets it sense subtle changes in its surroundings. The old puppy Pokemon. Longthorn penny whistle. Okay. I like that one a lot. These are getting out of hand. Oh my goodness. I can't wait till we get to the point in my playthrough where I might have spelled that wrong too. I just wasn't paying attention. Oh, I got it. Ovaltine. I can't wait till we get to that point in the playthrough where we'll have random people pop in. Guadalupe Justice. Amazing. Amazing. We'll have random people come in the stream just to like pop in and they'll see these just absurd names. Like, why the fuck did he call us Pat Rat? Fucking Gallio Hump. And is that Longthorn? Who the hell is that? What a bunch of Pat Rats out here. Tanner, if you are still in the chat, Santonio Holmes, the Steelers guy. Wow, I was not ready for a Santonio Holmes reference on this day or any day for the foreseeable future, Rio. What the hell? Low-key, one of the goatiest catches of all time. And in hindsight, I mean, I remember at the time when people were calling that, like, the greatest catch of all time. I was like, okay, pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. But in hindsight, I think that one's gotten forgotten. But that catch was actually fucking insane and has been very much forgot about, which is a shame because it is definitely one of the greatest catches of all time. I think I was probably just salty that the Cardinals lost. Just because I wanted them to get their first Super Bowl win, and they're the worst sports team of all time. But, Tanner or Jonathan, you might be able to answer this. Does Gen 5 utilize the nighttime, like the effects of daytime where certain Pokemon come out during certain times of the day? Tempest, what's up, what's up? Am I going to get a Riolu? I'll try. Road Rash, good name. Am I going to compare? Yeah, I got two. Is there no Riolu in, Yeah, no, I'm in the first versions. Jet blackness, okay. You guys are getting so creative tonight, I love it. It's only in black too? Ah, dang. Alright, well, I only have the white versions anyway, Tempest. So. To Brickshaw Shillington. Wow. Incredible. Oh, so the cross transceiver is just a phone. Oh, we're doing video chats. Nintendo saw that Skype was getting big and they're like, you know what? Let's add this into the next game. Pretty cool. Benedict Arnold Jackson, good. Do believe they use the day-night cycles and weather effects. All right, sick. I would hope so. I mean, by Gen 4, they totally had it. Blackula or Count Chocolate, okay. Sure. Sure. I'm not sure how emulator affects that. I know sometimes I demand is set to certain days to get certain Pokemon. Gurn Blanston. I mean, it's nighttime in the game right now, Jonathan, and it is 8:50 p.m. for me Pacific time, so I'm assuming it's working. And I feel like Tanner told me something about when he was playing, it had the weather effects on it, I think. Nutella Hamston. Daryl. The simple ones just kind of get me more sometimes. Daryl. But alright, where the hell am I? Accumula Town? Where's the Pokemon Center to heal up? Uh-oh. Banditos. Oh, maybe they're just guards. Hi. Oh, she's in front of the Pokemon Center. So I'm just not reading at all. I would still like to run. Do I have to get running shoes? Yeah, let's get in there. It syncs with actual time. But does it have the effects? Tanner, does it, do Pokemon come out only at certain times? Wow, look at this Pokemon Center, is kind of crazy. Sterling Cooper, Flapjack Palmdale. Just you can get a free Pokemon that counters the first gym from a girl. Okay. Alright, Tempest, I'll get talking to people then. Yes, but not a super prominent effect in this game. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So, only a handful of Pokemon, I'm guessing, is what you mean by that. Daquan Smallpox Randolph. They have a nickname. Oh my god. You guys are fucking killing me tonight. Oh my god. Imagine your nickname was Smallpox. Oh. Here's a fun little I know Rain would absolutely just die. Here's a fun question for you guys. What gen has the craziest Pokemon centers? Like, which one is just like, look at this place. Like, what the hell? What was it? Was it Gen 7? They had like coffee shops installed in them. They made them like practically fucking markets a little bit. And then there was what? Gen 6 combined the market and the Pokemon Center actually, which I thought was pretty sweet. I liked that. Yeah, the Gen 6 ones are insane. That's what I'm thinking. I think that's probably the choice. But once they started like getting second floors involved and all that. Yeah, the Gen 7 ones, the Gen 6 ones were pretty interesting. Yeah. Holla back at ya. Okay, that's good. Get in the route next to the gym. All right. I like that you're not telling me the Pokemon. I do appreciate that. Who is someone? She's like, I could tell you, but I won't. Well, thanks a lot, Juniper. I feel like, what was it? I feel like the Gen 8 Pokemon Centers were pretty wild, but I can't remember exactly what they were doing. Like, why? I just remember the ones, like, in the cities. Striaton City. Fennel. She's a friend of mine from long ago. I'm sure she'll help you on your way. Best of luck. Alright. I don't know, whatever you want. Get what you want. I ain't paying for you, though. Oops. I'm pressing the wrong buttons still. But I will get some more. Give me 6 of them. No. My OCD can't handle that. 7. How many potions do I have? Just 1? We have to go in increments of 5, you guys. Ron Gutterman, Cheswick. That is like almost a Pokemon name. Lemongrass, Squirts, McGee. Okay. Why not? You might like it, you might not. It depends on what type of Pokemon you like. Okay, alright. I mean, I do know the Gen 5 Pokemon, Tempest. Like, I don't think you're here at the beginning, unless you were just not chiming in, but I have played every other gen besides this one, so I know all the Gen 5 Pokemon, so I won't be like fully surprised, or have no idea what I'm looking at. Hummingbird Saltalamisha? Okay, now we're getting crazy. I don't even remember who the next one is supposed to be. Somebody scroll up and tell me who the next Pokemon is. I think it was one of Ghost's names. Somebody's got to keep track of these. I'll just end up looking myself if I have to, but oh, what do we have here? Oh, these are the Banditos. Oh, we're getting introduced to... Oh, gets us right away. Team Plasma. Wow, this game really did not beat around the bush getting us into things, huh? Or introductions, really. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to talk to you about Pokemon Liberation. Huh? What? Huh? I'm sure most of you believe that we humans and Pokemon are partners that have come to live together because we want and need each other. However, is that really the truth? Have you ever considered that perhaps we humans only assume that is the truth? Very deep questions he's asking here and points he's bringing up. Pokemon are subject to the selfish commands of trainers. That's very right. They get pushed around when they are our partners at work. Can anyone say with confidence that there is no truth in what I'm saying? No way. Yikes. I don't know. Good reactions. I like how he's here to like sway people though. That's interesting. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Pokemon are different from humans. They're living beings that contain unknown potential. They're living beings from whom we humans have much to learn. Tell me, what is our responsibility toward these wonderful beings called Pokemon? What could it be? Liberation? The comments are cracking me up a little bit. That's right, we must liberate the Pokemon. Then and only then will humans and Pokemon truly be equals. Everyone, I end my words here today by imploring you to consider the relationship between people and Pokemon, and the correct way to proceed. We sincerely appreciate your attention. I kind of got chills a little bit right there. That was an insanely compelling introduction to, I'm assuming, our main villain. And the soundtrack's getting me a little bit too. Wow. How about that speech? What do you think we should do? Older man. Just an old dude up there calling him out like that. Younger man. Liberate Pokemon? That's not even possible. Oh, did you see that? I think N was hanging out right there. Yep. Is that him? Your Pokemon. Just now, it was saying. Sure, you talk too fast. He barely said anything. That's an odd thing to say. Yes, they're talking. Oh, then you two can't hear it either. How sad. My name is N. My name is Sharon, and this is Tunnerson. We were asked to complete the Pokédex, and we just left on our journey. My main goal is to become the champion, though. The Pokédex, eh? So, you're going to confine many, many Pokemon and Pokeballs for that, then. I'm a trainer, too, but I can't help but wondering, are Pokemon really happy that way? Okay, so he sounds like he's in on the philosophy there. Well, Tunnerson, is it? Let me hear your Pokemon's voice again. Oh shit, he's coming right at me. I wasn't ready for that. Got the old Purloin. I like the battle soundtrack here. Wow. I'm really digging how the story has progressed kind of in this direction right away. Or at least that introduction of it was pretty good. Nice try, and names have gone off the deep end. Yes, they have. Santino Holmes was next. That is not true. That is not true at all. I have wondered that, James. Yes, I totally have. Francois M. Bankston, DeAndre Pridemouth, Detective Miles Gilbert. Sandile or an Axew? I would prefer an Axew, for sure. As long as Pokemon are confined in Pokeballs, Pokemon will never become perfect beings. Alright. I have to change the world for Pokemon because they're my friends. Oh. Huh, strange guy. Open your mind, Sharon. Jeez. Richard Fingerland. Okay, okay. Have ever watched the show Malcolm in the Middle? Dewey would be a good name. Yes, of course. A classic. But I'm not going to worry about it. Trainers and Pokemon help each other out. Listen, I'm going on ahead. I want to battle the gym leader in the next town, Stratton City. Aim to battle gym leader after gym leader. The best way for a trainer to become stronger is to challenge gym leaders. Thanks for that one, buddy. I like how he's pretty much just like, that guy was weird. See ya. Practically what Sharon was saying right there. Yep, nothing against the guy personally or anything. Don't, I think I've talked to him a couple times many years ago, James, but, definitely there are some unique things going on with some of his interviews. Oh, thanks for the block. Thanks for blocking me there. I always remember when that would happen. Just gonna try and speed run my way through these NPC conversations, see if they give me stuff, you know. It's always one of the things about Pokemon is you never know what someone's gonna do for you. Oh, just married and standing at the opposite sides of the table. Oh, I will, Tempest. Don't worry. We're getting through Gen 5. I got White 2 ready to go after we get through this one. So, I am going to complete the saga. Once I get through Gen 5, I'm going to get Legends ZA. I'm going to hop on that, which I'm excited about, too. And then we'll be fully, officially caught up. Is this the old man who was old manning earlier? Yeah. Very politically correct. What did I say? Giving you examples and shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, thank you. Well, you know, it's just like... I mean... I don't know him or anything, really, and I don't feel like he's a bad guy, you know. And doesn't do any clickbait type things in particular, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think I said what I said. Yes, you have given me examples, and I've seen them plenty in other instances too. But all right. So let's see. I think what am I rocking here? These just normies? Yep, 2 normals to start. I mean, it's hard to imagine a team, Tempest. That's what I was kind of just doing right here. I was trying to, yeah, picture the team I would like, but I don't know what I'm gonna run into, right? Like, having never played this game before, I don't know what Pokemon are in what areas. So, like, normally, if I was to go back through a game I've played before, I'm like, all right, I know I'll get this here and, you know, do stuff there. Yada yada. I said no to his drum play, and he's like, I thought so. But yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'm just gonna kind of see how it falls into place with my team, because I can't really say. That guy looks like Riley from Gen 4. Ghost isn't, but this might be a hot take, but I watch women for highly skilled fighters, not about their personal lives or bikini pics. A barrel of steel in his mouth. I know, right? Sorry, dude. I just wasn't feeling it. I'm kind of trying to explore Unova. Yeah, I know you are, James. Gotta tell you some Pokemon because I don't want to spoil it if you don't want me to. No, you're fine, Tempest. Go ahead. Like, again, I know all of the Pokemon from Gen 5, and I've used some of them in other games, of course, but I just don't know where they are. That's all. So, like, the Pokemon are not much of a spoiler to me. It's just where they are, really. PK Hex? What the hell? She's sneaking up on me. There's the shoes! Thanks! You let me get this far. God damn it, Mom. Why would you do that? Oh, yeah. No, I don't mind, Tempest. Yeah, go ahead. I am fine with that. It's a Pokemon editor. Alright. Oh, like a color thing? I'm assuming? Ghost? Look at these big-ass boulders. Alright, what do we got here, though? Another Lillipup. Alright, so my rule in, like, a general playthrough, you guys, is that if I'm not catching a Pokemon, I'm taking it out to get that experience. I'm never just running away from something. Because, kind of a way to avoid grinding a bit, if you will. And I just realized, though, I should probably invest a little bit more into these bodies here that I got. Oh, interesting. Okay. That is... Huh. I don't think I've heard of that. I've been odor sleuthed. Wow. Galeo Hunk is not doing very much damage. All right, he needed that one. So you can get all three. All right. Neat. Yo, Pat is in the chat. You can only pop in for a moment, but I'm definitely going to start playing black at the same time, and we're going to have to find a way to battle, okay? On occasion as rivals. I wonder if we could do that through emulators, but... Hell yeah, dude. Have you never played Gen 5 either? Well, is it going to be your first time? Are we popping the Gen 5 cherry together? Perfect. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's off to a very surprisingly strong start. Like, I mean, you'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean, but, I have liked how it is starting out here. Might be a waste of a potion. Oh, wow. All right. So, Pat, you're missing, like... You're missing... Yeah. What is that? That means you're missing 4, 5, 6, 7. Just those. You're missing 4 gens? Well, I would also, like, if you had to only do 2, I would include Gen 4, I think is worth playing. And 6. I might have miscounted there, too, but I did like 6 a lot. But it's pretty easy, though. Yeah. Let's see. You don't get any Pokemon until after this gym. Really? Nothing new? Okay. All right. Good to know. Yeah, there you go. You gotta. It wouldn't be catch 'em all. It'd be beat 'em all. Yeah. I was trying to make sure I could say that without it sounding too weird. Gotta get through them all. I'm assuming you haven't hopped on the new one yet, then, Pat. Right? ZA. I want to get on that too, but I was like, I haven't bought it yet, so I'll play this first. Half the people know the meme and half the people are experienced. That's so funny, dude. That was good. Hey, youngster Jimmy! Where's Jimmy at? He has been missing. There's one person that I was just realizing, hey, where's Jimmy Kudo? Oh, you did? Was it good? I've seen most people say it was pretty good. Or that they liked it. Looks pretty sweet. Past 12 here on the East Coast. Is that time for things to go off the rails? Definitely is, Jonathan. You be careful out there if you're leaving us. I appreciate you, sir. Oh, all right. Okay. Not as good as Arceus. Yeah, I'm curious to see how, like, the... Because one of the things that Arceus had going for it so much, I think, is how... See, this thing's gonna kill me, isn't it? Yep. I think the, like, going back in time thing helped out the Arceus format a lot. So bringing it to, I don't know the time period for ZA. Like, it's in Lumios, right? So, which is the Gen 6 city. I'm curious how that translated. Jesus Christ, that Pat Rat just fucking destroyed me. The hell was that? Is it gonna be quicker? Okay, I was like, I should be able to hit this thing. Jimmy's been missing. He's been doing been doing the timestamps for him. Oh well, hopefully he's all right. Maybe just continuing a cleanse. Maybe. Oh really? Okay. Huh. Interesting, Pat. Oh, okay, wow. I mean, that's good. I'm glad they did that since, I'm trying to get by this guy. Oof. I'm glad they did that because they never ended up doing the third game that they should have. You know, the Z game. There very much should have been a Pokemon Z. So that was a miss by them. But, hey, better late than never. See anything about the Terra leak that happened a few months ago? I did not. I don't think so. What am I missing? Let me know, Jonathan. Okay. I think I'll probably get the first badge and then put a wrap on this stream, you guys. Just so you know, a little heads up. That'll seems like that'll be a good time to wrap this one. We'll try and do it. We'll try and do that, I think, for each stream. A badge a stream, unless it's like really fast. But I think that's a good checkpoint marker for the story, for the playthrough. Didn't understand a lot of references, but was very solid. Got a bounce, but we'll catch up with this later. Don't ever faint. I'm trying not to. The no faint rule. But all right, Pat. Sounds good, buddy boy. Hope you're doing well, my man. And yes, have a good one. Ovaltine is our weak link here, you guys. So we will see how Blitzel, Woobat, and Pidove. Okay, good to know. So out of those, let's see. Oh my goodness. I might have to just not even focus on Ovaltine. I don't remember what Pidove evolves into. I don't remember. I think it's a single Evo, right? Do I sometimes get DMs dated from a week ago that appears randomly? I haven't been getting like anything with those, man. Like some of my notifications don't even work. I probably got some in there now. I should check, but yeah, it's just a mess. It's just a disaster. Yeah, sometimes they're just missed. So like if you've sent me anything in there, I don't know. Probably haven't seen it. Oh, I thought this person was gonna. No, he's just jumping. Amazing. Oh. Last melee. We haven't ran into any trainers with multiple Pokemon yet. Galeo-Hunk's defense is better than Ovaltine's, I will say that much. I'll say that much. Then he just got leered on, so the attack is fallen. Survive! I might do a swap out here just to be safe. So don't tell me, you guys. Do not tell me. I was just going to make a comment. I am curious about what the first gym is. I'm pretty sure in one of these two games, Black, White 1 or 2, I'm pretty sure the first gym leader is fire for one of the games. I don't know if it's a sequel or if it's this one, but I feel like it's fire. And I think Tanner kind of spoiled that earlier. But from what I remember, I feel like it was fire from when I was looking at it many months ago. The AI-generated YouTube Rex? What do you mean? Okay, thank you, Rio. Yes, do not spoil it. I want to be surprised. They haven't indicated anything about it yet either in terms of my interactions here. Keep saving just in case of any crashes, of course. I feel like I'm right, though. And if I'm not, then it is for the next game. No, I don't know. Oh, the bat rats. I'm kind of sick of them already. It's just like the same stuff. The ones with the worst thumbnails when they have fighters. Oh, yes, yes, yeah. No. Yeah. Definitely stupid. Thankfully, I don't see, like, too much of that shit, honestly. But, yeah, it's dumb. It's very dumb. Get through this little guy. This game, moves pretty quickly, too, in terms of, like, what's the word I'm looking for? There's no like, lag on things, really. That was a thing that was bad with Gen 7. I remember, like, the game just kind of naturally lagged. I was like, this is kind of bullshit. This isn't an online game. What are we doing? And I should probably honestly heal. Poor little, Galeo Humpkins. Oh, well, Tempest said there's no new Pokemon here, so I shouldn't have even looked. Oh, no, there is. I haven't caught a Purloin yet. All right, I'll take that. It had to be level 4 and not 7, though. Should I... I think I might look for a level 7 one, actually. It's probably not going to do anything to it. Serious question here in regards of a famous chess player who died recently. Oh, goodness. All right. What do we got, Ghost? That sounds terrible. I think I don't know if I'll just try and catch this or not. He was being accused of cheating by a world champion chess player. Does your accomplishments hold weight when ruining someone's reputation? He's been accused of cheating by a world champion chess player. I'm kind of confused by how you're asking it. I don't know. I'm not quite understanding kind of the connection there. Timber, Sock Throw, Timple, and in Shaking Grass you can find Audino. Oh, Audino. Oh, goodness. Audino is just a goober of a Pokemon, isn't it? Alright, well, I want that Purloin, but I want higher level one. Hey, Sudowoodo. Just kidding. Oh, does it? Okay. I just remember the amount of Audinos that they fucking put in Omega Ruby on the islands, and I was like, oh, I'm sick of these things, dude. Alright, so Daniel Narodowski was known as a passionate chess player who teaches beginners, but Kramnik, the former champion, would falsely accuse him of cheating. Okay, so it was falsely accusing him. Okay, alright, good to know. So Audino is a good grinder. A good one to take out and level up. Cheating claims were baseless and no evidence, but people jumped on the Kramnik train because he was former champion and there was only been 14 champs all time. Okay. Let's see. Oh my god. Come on, dude. Critted me. That was bullshit. Okay. Damn you, Roland. Unreal. Unreal. Okay, I feel like am I missing anything important over here? I think I passed this stuff already. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Am I about to get destroyed because I didn't heal? Yeah, or I don't remember which Pokemon Bianca has. She's got Snivy, doesn't she? I hope not. I hope not. Alright, good to know, Tempest. She's got two things. She's got a level up. If you have big accomplishments, does your opinion hold a lot of weight when trying to ruin somebody? Oh, I think it does inherently. Like, does that make it right? No, but people will obviously side with you more because of that, for sure. But like you said, they're baseless and, you know, no proof or whatnot, which is like fucked up. That's not cool at all, but it will carry more weight naturally just because, yeah, of the things that being in that position, you would assume, you know, that the person would know a little bit better. Okay, it was T-Pig, that's nice. Or be more knowledgeable of whatever they're saying theoretically, right, in kind of a contextless perspective, but yeah, I don't know, that's interesting. Better not miss this. Oh, you bitch. God damn it. Oh no. Come on. There we go. I don't know why I didn't just water gun anyway right there. That was kind of stupid. Now we got water sport. Alright. Can you heal me? Oh, come on. I'm a little bit afraid. I'm gonna save just real fast. Kramnik was wrong, but if affected Daniel badly, both mentally and physically, Kramnik. Yeah, no, that's not cool at all. A fair comparison there, Jonathan. I mean, yeah, like I mean, look at some of the shit that Connor has said about him, right? Yeah, I think that's a decent comparison. Alrighty. This is a unique looking city. Heal immediately! I just have to do the potion to be safe. Also, I am liking that, yeah, they have the combined ones here too. I like how it took them so long though to be like, you know, we could just put them in the same place, the Pokemon Center and the markets. I think I'm gonna go back and look for a Purloin too real quick. Because, yeah, I just ran into that one and then I didn't continue on with it. We also need to give one of these names out, you know? We gotta get back to the name giving. Ah, bad rat. It's nice for us, but I'm sure the extra workers are sad being on unemployment working for Team Plasma for scraps. Totally. Ooh. Good question there, Tempest. I've always been a Flygon guy. If you give me most Gen 3 Pokemon over others, I don't think I've ever mained a Haxorus, actually. But Flygon, I haven't mained too many times either, but definitely more times than Axorus, I know for a fact. Flygon is great. I do like Flygon a lot. But I wouldn't say one of my favorites, but definitely a low-key banger. Dude, Ovaltine is terrible. Ovaltine is not good. Ovaltine is just a body. Really is. And I hate that because I love the name. Unreasonably old guy, half the chess community would back him up even though he knew he was wrong. You should check out the story when it does sound, yeah, that sounds, I mean, why is he getting all up on the other guy? Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, I didn't even go up here, did I? This is where the stuff was. Wow. Oh, it's just a potion. I like the little stance. Okay, just things I already have. Ah! Where's the purloin? Did I just completely fuck myself by taking out the one purloin that I saw? Maybe. I might... No, I'm not gonna fucking catch this guy. I don't want a Lillipup anymore. The defense is terrible. And sure, it's level 2, but like I can't even get anything going with that thing. We're just gonna really boost up Oshawott. Kramnik accuses everyone of cheating. It's become a joke recently. Does he do it jokingly, or like you mean it's a joke how often he does it? Nice. Hey, all right. Here's a purloin. Give me a good level 5. We'll take it. It's better than what 4 was the last one. We'll take it. I don't know why I did bite. That was stupid. Hey, we got a flinch though. Okay. Survive. All right. Good deal. Nice. I'm very curious to see what name this purloin is gonna get. An infinite, like one of the ones that's just playing the whole thing on YouTube, just non-stop. Dude, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh was so fun. That was such a fun card game. Its cute act is a ruse. When victims let down their guard, they find their items taken. It attacks with sharp claws, does Purloin. Alright, we gotta give it a name. Digimon, huh? Fupa. I gotta go back to what the names were. Trapinch at Gym 3? Ooh, oh, okay. Well, I guess we're gonna have... Wait, what? In this game, Tempest? There's no way. I thought it was only Gen 5 Pokemon. Trapinch is Gen 3. I don't believe you. I'm scrolling to see the names that we've chosen. Scrolling back. Hollaback. Daryl! Who is it gonna be? Oh. Honeysuckleton is our winner. Oh my god. That's funny. Oh, we're gonna do it like Tannerson, actually. Because I like this one. Honey suckle ton. There we go. Gen 3? What do you mean, Tempest? I'm very confused. It's a joke of how often he does it. He targeted a Daniel who is lower in Grandmaster. Interesting. The lore. Yeah, no, that's what I thought too, Jonathan. I feel like Tempest has got something confused. Maybe in the sequels, but that was like the whole thing about the first White 1 and 2. I mean, I guess we could be wrong, but could have swore. Alright, so I officially don't think I care about Ovaltine anymore. I apologize, you guys. When did I stop playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Good question. A great ball. That's why we pop in these areas. Man, Yu-Gi-Oh? Fuck. I don't know, probably before high school. I think I bailed on Yu-Gi-Oh before I took a Pokemon break for sure. Maybe like 7th grade? I have no idea. That's a good question. I couldn't say, but I was way more into Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like playing them, than I was Pokemon. You know, I collected Pokemon cards, of course, but... Oh, Fennel's here. But yeah, in terms of like actually going head-to-head, Yu-Gi-Oh was the shit. Oh, let's go get that thing. What's it gonna be? Ovaltine is used heavy in Caribbean culture. I eat the powder myself sometimes. Oh, really? Poor Ovaltine. Was it Ovaltine Jenkins? They're just not good. Just not good. Got into racing? What do you mean? What does that even mean? Yeah, I don't even understand what you're saying there, Jonathan. In Yu-Gi-Oh on stream? I mean, dude, I don't have my decks anymore, but I would have wiped the floor with you. Rio, I tell you what. That would be sick though. Fuck, I don't even. I'd have to catch myself up on how to play. Oh, really? You guys have played? Interesting. That sounds pretty cool, actually. I might have to take you up on that. For some reason, I always hate going into trainer schools. They would race on bikes and duel? What the hell? I don't know how I feel about that. That sounds like trying too much. I love how I accidentally decline all these things. Let's go. Bring it on. Alright, and I'll head for the gym after this. Oh, okay. I know I saw it. I just am not remembering at the moment. Let's see if Honeysuckleton can survive Snivy's wrath. Okay. Much better defense. This is not a great start nonetheless. I'm gonna pull him. Try and get all the experience we can out of this. The one, oh, Squidward and the motorcycles. That's funny. Yeah, way too off the rails. That is, yeah, how did they even think of that, dude? Whose idea was that? What the hell? Oh, nice crit. Oh shit, Ghost liked it. Actually liked it. I don't have an opinion, but it sounds like too much for me for sure. I don't have a real opinion, but... Interesting. I'm learning. I'm learning tonight. Yeah, they were like, alright, Fast and Furious is getting big right now. Bet. Come on, Galileo. Oh my god, I thought that was gonna be it. Nice. Nice. I like that red bar sound effect that they had. That was cool. Oh, Tempest, you are too kind. You are too kind. I mean, for this stream in particular, you are. I'm glad you're enjoying. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. We'll have at least, presumably, 7 more. However many, I guess. But for this one, it's, yeah, we're gonna get that first badge. If we went badge by badge, I could see it being reasonable, but we'll do however much I want to play this. But I'm enjoying it. I mean, man, I feel like I've gone back in time, but I'm doing something new all at once. It's very, very nostalgically refreshing. I'm almost kind of happier I did it this way. I waited 15 years to play this game. Oh, wow. And now it's like totally brand new. Regardless. Hey, love to hear that, Jonathan. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I know I did. I started Emerald Sea Glass a couple months ago. Hey, there's Hype. What's up, buddy? Oh, I don't have the soundboard out, but we'd get the horn for you. What's up? Yeah, doing good, doing good. I'm sure you can see from the title, but this is history, man. I've never played Gen 5 before. It's my first time ever playing a Gen 5 game. But yeah, as I was saying to Jonathan, I started Emerald Sea Glass, but I just didn't end up... I want to, like, finish it and get through it all, but, like, I played Emerald. And, you know, it's just a mod. So I didn't have as much enticement to do that immediately. And then I got into Arc Raiders with some friends and stuff, so... I know, dude, I waited 15 years to get on Gen 5. 15 years. Oh, my goodness. What do we got? Talking about GX. I don't know what that means. Yu-Gi-Oh! On PC is better than real life because you can't break the rules. Alright, yeah. I mean, I guess I'm nuzlocking in a way. This is how I just naturally play, though, Tempest. Like, I'm not nuzlocking. I'm definitely not. But yeah, this is just how I play. Alright, that sounded like grass. The gym leader is a grass one. Is it gonna be triple battles? Are you kidding me? What? Second iterations of this game more, but it's still good. Yep, Oshawott. Yep. I was really leaning towards Embor just because I've used Snivy and Oshawott in other games. And I know I haven't used Embor, the Embor chain, but I was like, there's a reason I hadn't used them. You're a Gen 1 Yu-Gi-Oh person if you don't know GX. Oh yeah, no, I'm OG Yu-Gi-Oh, dude, for sure. Yeah, I have no idea what you guys are talking about now. I think this Pokemon you get in the Force of the Ride could be wrong. Alright, I will check it out. Yeah. I've only done 2 Nuzlockes ever. The first one I actually have on stream. It was before my setup was all good like this. But I have the stream still on my channel. They're, you know, from like 2 years ago now. And I did Crystal version. That was the very first Nuzlocke I did. I made it all the way to Bruno. And Bruno killed me. He ended it. So that was a good run. Elite 4. We made it to Elite 4. It was very fun, though. I enjoyed it plenty. And then I did an Emerald Nuzlocke, and I lost at Watson. So not quite the same. Those are the only 2 I've ever done. But Tanner is a big Nuzlockman. And he just recently got through this one, he said. So props to him there. I'm going to check on the forest like you were saying. The place for novice trainers. I mean, not necessarily, because people can still see block tweets now. In the route next to the gym, a girl gives you a counter. Okay, all right, we like that. And we got Eri here. Don't tell me it's Takabayashi. What is? Oh, it was Eri, not Eru. I wonder what Takabayashi's up to these days. I feel like she hasn't fought in a while. I could be wrong. You all remember Eru Takabayashi, right? That's a deep cut for some of you. a top 3 Phantom Punch breakdown, right? That one really took off for whatever reason. I'm in the route. All right, good to know. Impressive. Honestly, I did a Fire Red one recently. By recent, I mean a couple years ago, and I only got to Cerulean City. Damn! All right. All right. Yeah, no, I was very proud of myself for making it that far with my Crystal run. I took it very serious. I lost some good mons along the way, but I was like, I'm gonna get through this. But dude, yeah, the Elite 4, that's... Whew. That is a task. It literally came down to just like my Suicune was all I had. Just purely Suicune. Ovaltine is still here on my team. Come on. Nice. Very nice. I haven't even looked at the... I mean, I know what the region looks like, but I just realized I haven't opened the map once yet. Like, I don't want to see the layout of how it looks with me in it. I'm going to take a peek after this. Fave Pokemon game. I feel the remakes of Gen 1 are peak. Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Emerald. Obviously, that's probably one of the most modded games. I believe it is actually, like, factually the most modded Pokemon game for good reason. But, yeah, Emerald is the GOAT. That's number 1. The best game and my favorite game, for sure. But, like, I don't want to say that they're better because, like, it feels wrong, but the remakes, you know, the Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, amazing. I thought they just killed it. It was so great seeing, like, the Gen 3, everything about Gen 3 updated to Gen 6 was like, oh, made me so happy. It made me so happy. I need it yesterday. So I love those. Soul Silver, GOAT. Also, big time GOAT. Yeah, I mean, those are the first ones that come to mind, for sure. It's the last 3DS game I played. It was awesome. Nice, nice, yeah. Yeah, it was so great, dude. I love that they let you capture, like, every legendary ever at the end of it, too. Like, like I think that's why. So like I said, I can't from Emerald because it is Emerald. That's one of my most played games of all time, right? Like the amount of time that I've put into Emerald, if I could look at my life stats, I don't know what it would be. But the thing about Alpha Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby, the thing about those remakes is they did one of the two things that like my dream Pokemon game does, right? As a kid, as we started getting more and more generations of Pokemon, I always dreamed of and wanted this thing that has still never happened. And that is to have a game that has every single Pokemon in the game. You can get them all in one game, and you can go to every single region all in one game. Right? So, like, neither of those things have ever happened. Technically, sure, you could say with, like, the first 2 gens. Maybe the first 3, probably not even that, though. Technically, but, like, now at this point, and the closest thing to the other side of that was Gen 2 by having Kanto and Johto in one. The surprise of that, just like, what? Okay, you showed off that you can do that a little bit. What's stopping you? Give us that again. So that's like my dream situations. And Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby do one of those things pretty well. And it's Gen 3, my nostalgia, all that. The updatedness. So like, love it to bits, man. Love it to bits. Oh, really? Oh my god. All right, Jonathan, now you're talking my language. See, like, that's my dream. I know the game would be fucking massive at this point, right? But I want it. I want it so bad. That would be... Oh, that would be my... I would need nothing ever again. If they were to do that now, at this point, holy shit. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if for Gen 10... Oh, how perfect and amazing would it be if that was what they've been cooking up? A game that has all the games in it. It would be like 70 hours at least. Full Red Dead style. Oh, that's my #1 gaming dream, and it's not even close. It's not even close. I've wanted that my whole life. My entire fucking life. Open world, but it can be hard with power capping, but they make it work. Yes, yes. I hate the new style of open world. Honestly, I just prefer this format of Pokemon. Yeah, I think my #1 issue with the open world style that we saw in Gen 9 was how, like, you have the option to battle every trainer, right? Like, you don't get, like, this guy, right? Running into the dude. You don't have that stop and battle force. They did in Gen 8. And Gen 8 and 9 are, like, have the similarities of open worldness. And sure, they didn't have... I don't remember they had forced battles in the open world area, but, like, if Gen 9 maintained that you had to battle people in in situations like exploring, I think that would make it a lot different and more challenging, obviously, but, like, forced battles are such a massive part of Pokemon that taking that away was like, I don't really like that. I don't like that. All right, Rio, appreciate you, my man. Always good hanging with you. Thanks for stopping by. And I will see you on the next one and in the Discord. I know it. I know it. For sure. And Tempest or Jonathan, anybody else who wants to be in my Discord, please do let me know. I'm sure Ghost or one of the guys can drop you an invite link. I mean, you can just share that anyway, Ghost, if you really wanna. But yes. What do we got here? What did I miss? Battling and reading comments at the same time. Heard a famous MMA pundit and journalist say that Mackenzie Dern will be a better champion than Weili because she will fight often and speak English. Okay, interesting take. I mean, I have an opinion on that. Hey, alright, Tempest. It's mostly pretty dead outside of our MMA spot, but, you know, we still have all the channels for everything else. Because it was originally created for, I don't know if you do, actually. That's a good point. I might have to do that myself. After this battle, I'll drop it in there. I mean, I'm telling you can, but I don't know if you can actually do that, so never mind. What was I gonna say? I don't know, I got sidetracked. How could anyone say that when Dern hasn't even defended the belt yet? I mean, like, the only the logic that you can maybe put behind that is expecting her to be better in terms of better for the UFC, maybe, but even then, yeah, no, that's a good idea, Ghost. I think I will do that. I don't think I can do it right this second, but I will do it after. Oh yes, the Kyoji win. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff, man. Fucking the odds makers are stupid, man. Seeing him as the underdog was like, people just, they just not even see what he's been doing. Like, this is a matchup that he is not going to struggle with. Like, that was very funny to me. But yeah, dude should be fighting fucking for the title. I'm just gonna slow roll him here now, which is just maddening, but you know. Oh, okay. Really? I'm gonna assume that's like the perspective that James was coming from. I'll say it. Now, James is a good friend of mine. I mean, I stayed with him when I was in Canada for UFC Vancouver. Like, he's one of my very, very good friends in media, for sure. And, you know, we don't agree on things all the time, and it's all right, and it's whatever. But I'm, like, knowing him, I'm assuming that's where that was the perspective he was coming from. Because, like, I know for a fact he doesn't think that Dern is a better fighter than Weili, right? So, yeah. James. Shoot it over, we'll be down for it also. Alright, yes, yeah, Jonathan and Tempest, I will put the invite link. You know, I'll just do it after this battle, actually. I'll put it, yeah, James is the best, man. I love that guy. Not fighter, but champion. Yeah, so like when you specifically put it that way, I think that was kind of the perspective that he was coming from, but you know, I'll have to kind of see it too. But I'll put the Discord invite in the comments and in the description of the stream after this here. I might be able to do it on my phone, actually, because I just don't want to screw up anything here on the stream. Yes, yeah, I got you, James. And Hype, you're not in the Discord either, are you? You guys got to get in there. That is very true, James. Yeah. I think that's probably also a little bit of the thought, right? And like maybe could have been Danny's thoughts too. About it's the thing that I preach all the time, right? Like a good fight and a good performance are like a different thing. So I'm trying to describe this right. I think it could be very easy to argue that Mackenzie Dern is maybe a more, I don't want to say a more exciting fighter, but she puts on more exciting fights because usually, or better fights because her fights are more competitive, right? Like there's more of that going on with Mackenzie Dern. Whereas Weili, outside of I mean, what, the first Suarez round? Some moments against Yan Xiaonan, it was mostly one-way traffic, you know? Whereas, you know, the entire Verna rematch was pretty solid and a lot of action going on. Pretty exciting fight, but yeah. No, it's not a Nuzlocke hype. Here, let me see if I can actually do this from my phone. Real quick. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, Ghost. That makes plenty of sense. Let me just see here. Copy link. I'm assuming that should work. Here, you guys, I'm going to... Let me see. Wow, we're chilling here just for a moment. Thank you, Ghost. I'd like to think I'm full of them. I don't think it'll work if I put this in, like, the actual chat box. Maybe? Let's see. I'll put it here just anyway. That looks like it worked. Did that work? There you go. I wonder if I can pin that. I just pin that for you. Oh, maybe not now that I just closed out, but there it is. Hop in there if you can. Somebody let me know if that worked. Somebody jump in to the Discord who's not in it. Hey, it did work. There's Jonathan. What's up? Hell yeah, dude. So yeah, like I said, honestly, most of the Discord is dead since Nuzzy Rips died. But we still... There we go. Love it, love it. We still, yeah, have most of our conversations in the MMA channel and the memes. But we have all the categories for stuff, and I know Ghost was dropping some in the football chatter recently, and I was meaning to respond to him, but I didn't because I was doing stuff. Awesome. All right. Yeah, it worked for Jonathan. He joined on in, so love to see it. So there you go, guys. The Discord link. And hype. It looks like are you a mod still for my channel, Ghost? What is going on? If you can pin that in the chat, that would be cool. If somebody could. This looks like this is the only area here. I'll pin it in a second if somebody can't. We're gonna have to remod you, Ghost. I don't know what happened there. Even though I feel like we discussed this recently. And Tempest, there was no grass in there, at least that I could reach. Yeah, it does feel like 2008. I was getting food at a restaurant earlier, and they were showing a bunch of his like old mic'd up stuff, and it was kind of funny to see. And then they showed the game afterwards. I was like, oh, all right. Oh, okay. Yes. There we go. I pinned it. I pinned it. Which girl? Oh, yes. Hype is here. Love to see it. All right. No, not that one. Is it this one? Which one? Oh. Oh, Panseer. Okay. Kid. She's giving me a pants. This is what it is. Hey, what's up, Epic Legend Quest? How we doing? Happy Wednesday. We have a... So, what? Now it's going to give me... It's going to be a water gym leader, right? That's the thing, is they had, what, it's 3 different types. They did this unique, crazy thing, didn't they? With this first gym leader. So technically, I could have been wrong or right from Rio. Good to hear it. Good to hear it, Epic Legend Quest. This is my first time ever playing Gen 5, as you can probably see from the title. We have my Discord open in the pin for those who want to join and are enjoying the times, the vibes. And I got to see what we're going to name this Panseer, though, now. because we got the names. Let's see. The next one here, we got Scrooge Jonesman. I think that's pretty fitting. Are they? I've never thought Pantsier's very good, but are they pretty good in this one? I've always thought Pantsier is pretty stupid, honestly. But if they're good, then all right. Scroogegens, we're gonna do it. Scroogens. Scroogeonsman. It's cute and confusing, but this count I had to transform. Oh, gotcha. That's why the mod disappeared from your channel. Oh, okay, gotcha. He might be a fraud. Yeah, he's a ghost of ghosts. All right, well, there we go. We got an addition to our team. I'm pretty... Oh, it's level 10. Wow, that's kind of... Okay, all right. Yeah, that seems like a little not fair, but it's fine. I ain't complaining. Ain't complaining about it. All right, let's take on the gym leader then, shall we? If I can. Sure, exchanges, but it was a sloppy mess, and you can see the dog. Yes, yeah. No, for sure. I'm not disagreeing with that, but like, I think that's the perspective again. I know he just comes right on in as my fucking number 2 guy. I mean, yeah, I don't know. So how does this work? Do I get a pick? If I get a pick, then I think I'll want the fire one. No? It won't let me? Interesting. Scrooge's making his way up the ladder, I know, immediately. I don't really know what the logic behind that was right there. I must have missed something. No, it's the type that's good against your starter. Ah, okay, gotcha. Thank you, Tempest. Yeah, I must have completely missed that, obviously. Honeysuckleton. I'm being odored. Thanks for that one. Not very effective. I know, now I'm totally in Nuzlocke mode. No, wait. This is my first time playing this game ever. I'm not going to go straight into a Nuzlocke. I'll try and tease it, but I'm not doing that. Whatever the type that beats the one on the drapes, I believe is the correct answer. Okay. Cat only run? That would be... I don't know how many cats are in this game, but I've got one of them. I've got one of them. I knew that was coming. I felt like as soon as it hit me. We'll go with Galio Hump. We'll take it easy here. How would I describe 115? Is it like 145 where the old heads stay in the top 5 and it's hard to enter that domain because top 5 is still solid? The covers are not good enough to beat them. Yes, my cat is still alive. At least he was 2 hours ago, Ghost. But yes, he is hanging on. He is almost 20 years old now, old smudgy boy. Yeah, oh my god. I think that's a fair enough way to describe it, James. I mean, yeah, there's hasn't been like any really strong new blood rushing to the top, unfortunately. Of course, there were the moments of Lucindo, but nothing ever really... Wow, I didn't even check the moves on this thing. It has Incinerate. Let's use it then. thought that was gonna take it out. Come on. And lick. I should have known that. I fucked that one up a little bit. Sorry. Whoops. Whoopsie. I'm assuming you mean a chonker. But no, he is not as chunky as he, Yes, I was like, joking. He is a chonky boy. Big chonkus. You know what, I'm gonna assume that in this game I can still pull the little trick and run out of here and heal up at the Pokemon Center, which is like totally cheating, but I'm gonna do it. I mean, nobody's stopping me, so it's not cheating. Yeah, I don't know how much he weighs now, but he is not fat anymore. But his hips are getting bad, that's for sure, the poor fella. Poor old boy. Oh yeah, now everybody can see the egret that you were talking about earlier, Ghost. If they go into the MMA channel on the Discord, people can see what exactly... Oh, the curtains, you said. Yep, there we go. Jonathan remembered. I can creep behind her? No. What do we have here? Hey, thank you for the subscription there. Epic Legend Quest. I don't know, and you even saw through through my Twitter. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Level 10 Pat Rat. Multitasking. I know, just that people are gonna be like, what the hell is that doing in there? With the Valentina and Rose losses, if Whaley beats Stern, Verna, and Ricci top 7, where would you rank her all time at 115? If she beats Stern and Verna, that's all the top 5. Ah, yeah, I mean, if she comes back, she would be a 3-time champion, which has never been done before, and like, sure, she didn't lose the title and all, but it's like a total technicality that would be a thing you could boast. And then beating those, I mean, yeah, that would pretty much cement it. She would do everything possible, right? Everything she could do. Well, I'm glad, Tempest. Yeah. I mean, hey, I'm gonna continue to. I'll keep streaming every time I play. So that is the plan. I don't usually like set specific times for the streams though, honestly, for my gaming ones. Maybe I can start, but it's just like, you know, whenever I have time. My schedule these days is so all over the place. But yeah, they will continue. I gotta get through it. You're beating up Tia's now, man? Tia. Oh, is she? I didn't even notice her name. Scrooge Jonesman, getting on in there. There we go. There we go, Gleo Hump. Leveling up. Another Purloin. I'll keep Scrooge in there. Keep him in. Other side of that, would Dern, Verna, and Ricci be fillers? Because those names are not as good as the first second run. I mean, they wouldn't be fillers if those are like the right and only choices, you know? Like, it's... I think that they'd be fillers if they weren't the right options, right? Like if she was fighting people lower that she shouldn't be and stuff like that. On fire. Light them up. I'm not remembering if Lick is going to be effective here or not, but I'm going to say fuck it. I didn't think so. Even after my 25 years of Pokemon fandom, I still forget certain typing effectivenesses, I will admit. That's just one of those things I haven't always retained with certain types. All right, Tempest, appreciate you, man. Thanks so much for hanging out and joining the Discord, dude. Appreciate you greatly. Hope you have a great night and stream tomorrow. What, tomorrow's Thursday? There is a possibility for a stream. Yeah, it might not be till around the same time. Not sure. I think tomorrow could be possible though. There should be a good light day for me. We'll see. It's a pretty strong maybe. A pretty strong maybe. Not a soft one. Not a weak one. But, yes, we will. The streams will continue. Just hit the notification bell, man. You'll never miss one that way. But yeah, usually they will be more probably around night times. So, yes, and I always drop them in the MMA channel. But I should probably for this one put the Pokemon one. It'd be good to see some of the other Nuzzy Rips boys jump in there too, you know. So I will always put it in the MMA one though, at least. Not a Flaccid maybe. No. Never. Good utilization of that word. There, Ghost. We appreciate that. All right, I believe the gym leader is next. So you'll have to come back and see the replay of how we did. If you're bailing now, but... That is true, yeah. Well, what, we have the, Don't we have one? We had one for the actual streams, for the rips. I think there still is one. I can't see it right now on my... I might be scrolled below it, but I think there is one. Or a live one, like we used to do that. So, let me look. Yeah, we have a live one. Alright, I just haven't been using it right. I haven't been using it proper. That's what I'm gonna do. Apologies there, everybody. But alright, here we go. Oh shit. Chili. Cress. Sealand. They all spin around. As for why the three of us are all here as well, oh, enough, listen up. The three of us will decide whom you'll battle. It'll be based on the type of the first Pokemon you chose. That is indeed the case, and the partner you first chose was water type, it seems. Nothing personal, no hard feelings. Me and my grass type will, we're gonna battle, come what may. Alright, I like that they kind of give you a good challenge by going with the strength. So if you're okay with me, I'll be putting everything I've got into it. Gotta love it. Oh yeah, that's right. They're like the chefs or whatever. Okay, they pretty solid levels here. Weak sauce. Let me growl at him. Thank you for that. I think we're probably about to lean pretty heavily on Oshawott, honestly. How weird would it be if Valentina also vacates to fight Kayla? Is it at the point where the belts are meaningless like with 15 now? No, not exactly, but it would be weird. I mean, I don't know. I don't think the belts are made meaningless, but It's weird when they seem like potential one-offs, right? Like with Whaley possibly going back down. But like the interim titles in those cases are kind of not pointless, but I don't know. It's the whole dynamic is very strange with all that. So Oshawott getting fucked up, and he flinched. He flinched, of course. All right, I'm gonna use a heal here. A turn to heal. Or maybe two. I just realized that was a mistake. I was gonna throw in. I meant to throw in. What's his name? Ovaltine. All right, that was good. We got a crit there. That was nice. Needed that one. Oh, Pansage. Pansage is the grass one. I remember. I remember. Does he just have two? How many Pokemon does this guy have? Oh, just the one. Burn! You swine. Monkey swine. He critted me with that? Come on, dude. Absolute bastard. Nice. Faster. Burn! Burn! I feel like he's gonna take me out. I think this is potion time. Is he? Do the gym leaders use potions? We're gonna find out. Oh, I got orange berries. Hold on though. I don't know if I wanna use one. Yeah, I know. I just realized that too, Jonathan. I was like, well, you know, I did it to do it in case he dies. But we got him right here. Let's go, Scrooge! He's just getting whipped like crazy. Wow! Very solid defense on this thing. The little blinking. Oh, you bastard! What a son of a bitch. What an it's gonna crit him. Come on. We're channeling the crit right here. Right here. Nope. Alright, this'll do it. I feel like Scrooge is gonna die. Nope, nope. Oh my god. Well. I mean, I'm gonna be fine, but it's just like, how do I want to approach it? I think I'll just heal. I can't. He's got like 1 health left, dude. Like, actually 1. It's like, actually 1. Matchup of the ages. I cannot believe he survived so long. I'm gonna lick him just for that. Which I maybe should have done sooner. Oh my god, his Vine Whip is insane. He critted me again. Insane. Insane. What the hell? Wow, didn't even level up. Didn't even level up from it. Licked him to death. That was the perfect, the only time I used it. Had to be right there, right? Come on. And we have a badge. Boom, boom, boom. Fun one. Open it up. Slot it on in. Very nice. Nice. Lick won me the badge. Let's go. Hey, how perfect it's at the restaurant gym, too. That was perfect. That was perfect. Oh, man. Beautiful. Okay. Take a seat. Oh. Wonderful spot to end it. Oh, my goodness. What a delight. What a delight. Let me catch up on the comments here. I won't leave you guys fully hanging like that. Tunnerson. Where am I? Let's go, big screen. Big boy. What did I miss? Great stream. Thank you, Jonathan. Yeah, great hanging with you, man. Thanks for tuning in, hanging out. Glad, we got some additions to the Discord. And, yeah, hit the notification bell and I'll let you guys know when we're on, of course. But yes, glad to see you too. Hype, and of course there will be a part 2. I'm gonna stream the whole playthrough for this bad boy here, first time in Gen 5. Good start. I'm very intrigued by the story of this one for sure. But all right, what were some comments I missed real quick? James thinks 115 is meaningless right now when you know that Dern is not the best fighter in the division. Fair enough. Fair point. It's a little different, but also the same with Volk. But Volk is a generational talent that lost to a generational talent, so that's why 140 is not entirely meaningless. Yeah, and we aren't like thinking about Tapuria coming back either, so there's that. Let's see. With Dern, you wouldn't label her as a generational talent unless one of... Yeah, that's fair. Did I ever talk about the Isaac Dolgarian thing? I think so. I think we talked about that on one of the streams a while back. How bad is UFC pay structure when fighters have to default to crime in order to make money? Couldn't be much more telling now, could it? Couldn't be. Yeah, that whole thing is pretty insane. Yes, I see the takes there, James. We just got to it. Might have to start it all alongside it. Hey, there we go, Hype. There we go. So, all right, you guys. Yes, on that note, we're gonna wrap it. Good first run. Good first session, I think, of Gen 5 Pokemon White version. I'm excited to keep going. This feels like so new and old all at the same time. It's a very weird clash for me. 15 years in the making. But I enjoyed that a lot, and I'm excited to see it continue. And hopefully you guys will continue to hang out with me for it. So, even if you don't, I appreciate you nonetheless. And you guys know where to follow me. It's all up in the corner over there. Over that way, that corner. Yes. And then, of course, the Discord link is pinned, so we can keep chatting there all the time, anytime. Always got that open when I am on my computer, so gotta love it. Yeah, gotta get the rest of the boys in the Discord. Everybody who's not in there, we gotta get in. So nonetheless, have a great night, you guys. Great Wednesday and the Thursday coming up and all that, and I will see you when I see ya. Take care, everybody. Peace.